Hi everyone, Adrian here. Welcome to Wild Ocean Grit. I had a fantastic turkey season this year, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So if you're a first-time turkey hunter, this was my first time as well, and it's I'm telling that story, and maybe you'll pick up some stuff that you can try on your first hunt. Or if you've been hunting turkey for a while and successfully, maybe some of the tips that I'll have here maybe will help you land. Hunting is lots of luck, and for me, it's very rare, and I mean very rare, to actually succeed the first time I'm trying to hunt something. It's super rare. So, what happened? All right. So we had access to this fantastic plot of land about an hour away from here where I live, and the owner told us that on that first morning we will be surrounded by turkeys. And we're like, yeah, okay, let's give it a try. We went there, set up camp. First day was actually quite uneventful. I was hunting with a buddy of mine, Mikael. I was hunting in one area of the land, and he was hunting in some other area. In the woods, we were hearing gobblers. We were also hearing other hunters, like boom, boom, and every time it was like, oh man, damn. It was like, one less chance for us to harvest. And so we hunted in the fields for from early in the morning, from I don't remember the exact time the sun was coming up, but we woke up around 4, and we left the field at 9. We went back to camp, refresh ourselves, have something to eat, and we went back around 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock. When this time we went deep in the wood. The tactics later in the morning is different than early morning. So early morning, we're trying to catch them in the field, but as the day goes on and on, it's advisable to actually go after them in the woods. So we went in the wood with our decoys. We were gobbling, making hand noise, working very slowly, and the plan was, as soon as we hear another gobbler, we would set quickly our decoy, sit down on the ground, hide, and wait, and let the turkey come to us. Didn't work, so at noon we had to pack out. Second day, same thing, very uneventful. We kept the same tempo, and that was the weekend. So the hunt opened on Saturday, and so first day was Saturday, second day was Sunday. We couldn't hunt during the week because we work and there's life, but we came back on the following Friday and to hunt on Saturday morning. Upon arrival on that Friday, sun was coming down, and I decided to go out and scout. So I used my binocular. I set myself away from where we thought they would be, and there they were. So there was one tom with 3 hens at the edge of the field by the tree line, and there was a jake much closer to us. There was like a patch of trees in the middle, and the jake was in the middle near those trees, so he wasn't close to. My guess is they already fought, and he was moving out of he was leaving the hens alone. So that was great. I waited for the night to fall down completely, and this time we decided to use a blind and to hunt together, me and Mikael. So as soon as it was like pitch black, I went back super stealthy, and I placed the tent, the blind, in a place where I thought would be kind of near the turkey in the morning. And as I was retreating back, I could actually see the jake in the tree, its silhouette in the tree, pretty close to where I laid down the blind. So without the noise, I came back. Next morning, we woke up super early again, 4 a.m. We sneaked into the blind, and then we waited and waited. As soon as the light started to get brighter, we started making a little bit of noise. Actually, you know what? Let me pause here and let's talk about some of the equipment I used. To carry everything, I just use a waist bag, nothing too fancy. I know people like to use the popular turkey vest, but I didn't cave into the pressure to buy something new for that. About the shotgun, my shotgun, it's the same shotgun that I use. It's a Remington 870. It's my waterfall shotgun. I have a lengthy video on it, so I don't need to spend much time. But what I did is I used a turkey choke, and I went out and tried patterns at 40 yards, which were fantastic. The ammo I used was actually the Federal Grand Slam. And yeah, so that was it. I went in the store and I bought like a complete kit. And it came with this, a diaphragm, and also a box. All right. I didn't like this. I don't know. It felt cumbersome, not super loud. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to use it, but I didn't like that. I use the diaphragm a little bit, but not my favorite thing. The thing I used the most was the box. And the box is fantastic, very easy to use. And Mikael brought one of these. Super fun to use. And the actual, see my dog, actually, he's looking at me funny now. And the other turkey were actually responding to us. Yep. Calm down, buddy, calm down. And when we were using it, the other turkey were actually responding to it. So that was pretty cool, pretty fun. One thing though, on a cold morning, it doesn't make a sound. You have to let it warm up before shaking it. So back to the story. Where was I? We were early, first light. I was making little noise. And this is to simulate the hens that are about to fly down into the field. And as the sun was rising, we could see the silhouette of the hens in the tree. The tom was already on the ground when we saw it. Full display of its, the wheel in the back. And then the hen came down one after the other, 3 hens, and that's it. They started doing their thing. And we had our decoy in the middle of the field. I was sure that, the tom would come and start fighting, but the problem was that those are floating decoy, and the wind pushed them in a way that he was facing us, so facing away from the tom on the other side. So the tom couldn't see the color or the red. But the tom was very busy with the ladies. He actually nicknamed him Tom Juan because of, he was going one after another, like 3 times. We're like, jeez, this guy has lots of stamina. But anyway, when they were done with their business, the hens start working away from the tree line, actually into the field. And this is where it came good for us because, and again, that could have been completely, they could have gone in any other direction, but they actually went our way. And the tom was seeing our decoy. We could see that he was interested in the decoy that we had, but he couldn't leave for some reason the hens. So he started following them. And as he was following them, walking by, at some point he started seeing the white and the red. And wow. But I mean, wow, this is where he went full berserk mode. Me and Mikael we were surprised in the blind. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. He went on full speed and started attacking the decoy. And that was it. Like, I raised my shotgun, removed the safety. This one was in 30 yards in the field, and the hen was at the 40-yard mark. So I knew he was within range, but he came in so fast. Anyway, so removed the safety, I let the shot ring. The true sad thing here is both my camera, both of them died. I had one in the field, just died. It's a 360 camera that was supposed to catch the kill, but Tom Juan was too busy. And the other camera that I was using in the blind, when filming those things, also battery died. And at the moment I had to, take the shot, we were actually surprised. I didn't have time to change, so I don't have footage for that. But as soon as we let the shot ring, I replaced the battery and then I went and continued filming. So I'm not much of a trophy guy, but it was too nice to be thrown away. I really like, beautiful. He was a big guy. I don't remember in pound exactly. I posted it online when I did it, but it was, in the low 20s for sure. And look at that, it's so nice. So nice. So that's it. That's how I got my first turkey. maybe you'll have some tips out of this video. If it can help you, my mission here is accomplished.